No hogs this night, but I helped rescue a dozen head of cattle. On to my next hunt, and the landowner says he's got hogs coming out around his lake, and this is one of the grassy areas around the lake. Looking across to where the creek comes into the lake. That's where all the overgrown material is, all the brush next to the creek, and then coming into the small lake. And out here across lake is where we're going to see hogs later this evening. I'm going to shoot a beaver here, here, and then here. And just the rest of the view. Y'all may remember this lake. We've been here before. Then panning up towards the truck and the house behind it. And on top of the truck is going to be where I've got the infrared set up. And then the rest of the woods. Carpe sus. I've got hogs across the lake in the wood line. Now at the top I've got the Bering Optics Super Hogster laser rangefinder version, and at the bottom I've got the infrared finder on top of the truck. Alright, here we go. Hog goes down, and that's where it's going to remain because I'm not going to swim over there and get it. In the meantime, I noticed beaver out on the lake. That one was too far, but this one's coming in my direction. As I haven't mentioned yet, tonight I'm shooting a 6.5 Grendel with Sierra Pro Hunter 120 grain bullets loaded by Druid Hill Armory and a Starline brass. And here I'm lining up for what I think is going to be a good shot. But despite going to my handheld monocular, I'm not seeing any evidence of a body on the surface, no curly shuffle, no confirmed kill. A little while later, got more animals in the woods. I think the hogs may be back. Through the brush, it kind of looks like a hog. This is where identification is important. Then I see it raise its head up. That's going to be a deer. And that's why proper target identification is so important. As I mentioned earlier, I've got the infrared finder up on top of the truck. I picked it up at Tech Savvy Optics. And once in a while I remember to get it turned back on. And here I've got it turned back on, heading back to where I've got the rifle set up on the shooting sticks. I've spotted a beaver out in the distance, and I think I'm going to get lined up on it. As you can see, I'm looking out across the lake, and then right after I get set up, I'm going to spot a beaver that's actually going to be much closer, and it's going to end up being my target. This beaver is coming in from the creek inlet to the lake. I'm trying to pace with it, getting lined up. Here we go. And some color change in the water where the cool water and the warm water are mixing. Looking for a body. So far shore. I see a little flicker. Looks like the beaver may be doing the curly shuffle, but I don't see much. For all I know, that was a fish. Oftentimes after shooting at the beaver, they'll pop up somewhere else, and that's what I'm looking for right now. Then I notice color change in the water, a little hot spot, and some more flickers.
That would be a kill.
And as I said, that would be a kill. That's going to be the beaver doing the curly shuffle. Here we go. That's not going to be a fish. We're good. This is going to be the long shot of the night on this one. Alright, here we go. And the little dot right there, that's going to be the body conformation. And here I am a little bit later heading across the property, and this is the same field where I shot 7 hogs just a few days prior. I've got hogs that are on the far side of the pasture again. Once again, the infrared finder is up on top of the truck. And at this moment I'm getting stuff out of the truck and I'm headed out into the hayfield. And here are the two views. And while I could take a shot at this distance, I think I can go ahead and move up closer. And so I'm just going to go ahead and edit the video. And here I've moved up to my shooting position. I'm actually set up next to one of the pecan trees. And I'm in that shadow. Alright, on the biggest hog. She goes down, the rest run. No shot there. And they all disappear into the grass.
Brass Catcher by Tactical Brass Recovery.
Y'all don't get to see it, but behind the scenes we do a lot of white light work, and lately I've been using an Army Tech Wizard C2 Pro Max headlamp. It's done a very good job for me. I've got a discount code in the description if you want to take a look at that. But before you do, let me finish up with the last hog of the evening. This turned out to be an 80-pound sow. She was not pregnant at the time and was not nursing, but had definitely given birth previously. Carpe sus, my friends.